Thanks, guys. Yes, extremely disappointing loss at Wisconsin this past weekend. Iowa has to bounce back quickly and play like we saw them play against Ohio State. Here's what Coach Kirk Ferentz had.
The biggest thing is, I told the team right after the game, the same thing on Sunday, is that, the biggest thing we can do is learn from that, and then we've got to move on. I think as a team, we certainly showed really good potential in all three phases a couple of weeks ago in Kinnick. And then, it wasn't quite the same this past Saturday. Up in a tougher environment against a really good football team that was playing at a high level, and we certainly came up short. So the big thing we need to do is, get over the tape, look through that, see what adjustments we can make, what kind of improvement we can make this week, and then push forward.
Me and the other guys have been through them before. They're never fun, and it's just something you got to overcome. And when you get smacked like that, you got to get back off the canvas and you got to go back at it. So that's what we've done this week. That's what we're going to do.
After we watch the tape of it, you have to just understand what you did wrong and how to improve yourself. And if you keep on bringing all that stuff into this week and keep thinking about the game, I think it's only going to hurt you and not make you concentrated on what you need to be concentrated and focused on, which is Purdue and how we need to beat them and how to try to the different ways we can try to beat them. So. I think if you're still thinking about that game, you're kind of lost, and you need to flip that switch and be able to turn it over to this new one.
Be sure to tune in on Friday for Mary Kate Harrion and Zach Mackey's pregame show. Well, they'll break down Iowa's matchup with Purdue and hear from how the senior players feel about their last swarm inside Kinnick Stadium. Moving on to wrestling now, the Iowa wrestling team will host the 10th annual Iowa Dual Tournament this Friday in Carver Hawkeye Arena, and Coach Tom Brand said it should be a good warm-up for their Big Ten schedule.
North Dakota State is a team that has 5 ranked guys. Buffalo is a team that has 3 ranked guys. North Dakota State looks like they're going to take 2 freshmen out of redshirt maybe. 2 pretty good freshmen, heavyweight, and then I think a 33-pounder. So this isn't something that it's just practice. I didn't mean practice like they're throwaway matches. This is for real.
Expectations are always high. Last year it came up a little short and worked really hard in the offseason and preseason to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah, it's going to be some good competition, good first test for our team, so I'm excited for that.
Iowa will roll out those Big Ten mats on Friday, December 1st against Illinois. Now, this past Friday night, the University of Iowa hosted a wheelchair basketball tournament at the Fieldhouse. This was their latest edition of Friday Night Series. Not only did students have fun playing basketball against fellow Hawkeyes, but learned what it's like to play with a handicap. The games were a bit low scoring, and there were even a few wrecks on the court, and some looked like they kind of hurt. But there was a pretty sweet buzzer beater at the end and plenty of high fives after the game. Now, with Thanksgiving quickly approaching, the Hawkeyes are looking forward to a much-needed break. And with the holidays comes traditions. Taylor Cassian and Nicole Tomasek are headed out to the Pentecrest to see how students celebrate Thanksgiving with some sporting traditions.
I'm Taylor, and I'm here with Nicole, and we hit the Pentecrest to see what fellow Hawkeye students like to do when it comes to sporting traditions on Thanksgiving.
Well, I don't know about you, Taylor, but mine's not really unique. We just sit around, watch TV, watch the game, for sure, and we just sit around and eat some food. What do you do?
Well, I know me and my family play a huge game of flag football, and I cannot say that it always goes pretty well for me.
Does it?
But let's see what other students had to say about what they do on Thanksgiving with their families.
Thanksgiving traditions that you would like to share?
Watching football, hanging out with friends and family, pretty much it.
Anything unique?
No.
No.
Just sports, just watching sports, sitting back, eating Thanksgiving dinner, hanging out with friends and family, watching a lot of football, primarily the NFL games, and just chilling.
So when I was little, we got into the we played a big, huge football game in our yard. It was super fun. I have a lot of cousins, and then now that we've gotten older, we mostly just watch football, lounge around, just hang out with each other.
Yeah, my family and I play football a lot before Thanksgiving dinner, and then we'll have dinner pretty early, and then we'll watch the game on the couch with my dad and my brother, my grandpa, and then our family friends are always over.
Well, Nicole, it's safe to say that a lot of Hawkeye sport traditions on Thanksgiving revolve around football, and I can't say I'm surprised.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. They all have the same type of traditions, and you're right. I'm not surprised.
Not only will Hawkeyes have football to watch on Thursday, but they'll get to watch Iowa football take on Nebraska that Friday in their last regular season game. And that's all we have for you today in the sports studio. Be sure to tune in tomorrow morning for Courtside with Mary Kate Harrion and Zach Mackey. Guys, back to you.